transformation is in our love. We've got each other, and God's got us. Power of transformation is in our love. We've got each other, and God's got us.
What's up? In my Martin voice, you understand me? It's your boy, most definitely in the building. Dr. Carter, Pastor Carter, Elder Carter, whatever kind of Carter you want to call me. But guess what? Don't call me collect, because I ain't pressing one. You understand me? It's me, Ramon Carter. And I'm here with my beautiful, wonderful, virtuous, beautiful, wonderful, virtuous wife who can find a woman for her prices far beyond rubies. Her grace, it flows as she walks. Her smile is more elegant than and exuberant as high above the stars above. She's all that and a bag of Lay's potato chips with a pig lip. You understand me? But I'm trying to tell you, she's all mine. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? The most beautiful, exuberant. My wife, Miko Carter.
Good evening, everybody.
You got an introduction out of this world. You got an introduction out this world. But guess what? You understand me? Yo, check your boy out. You understand me? Let me put the mic down right now. You understand? Get the mic in my face. Your boy got the cowboy hat on. You understand me? Yeah, I took it out of the closet. Ain't it really mine? But I got it out of the closet. And I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm from Texas, where we riding, swinging. And that's what they say. I say swingers.
That's rough.
I told my boy.
So what happens is you joke so much till you just say anything.
Yeah, I told my boy, I got it. I said, man, what man? I saw Carl and they had them swingers on it. Swingers. Now you gotta say swangers, man. They swangers. They swanging. You understand me? No did it. They swanging.
Wait. Oh God.
Anyway,
Good afternoon. Good evening. I think I said that already, right?
when you said it, you
'Cause
said it just now.
he cuts up so bad every time he do an introduction. Like it's to the extreme. Like it's so extreme, but it won't be Ramon and Miko show if he not on here cutting up like that. But
It won't be Ramon and Miko. You
the
understand
Ramon
me?
and Miko show.
What'd it be?
Shucks, I don't know what it'll be, but if you not cutting up, it ain't the Ramon and Miko show.
What you mean? What you mean by that? What you mean? If it ain't us, then who? If it ain't who, then who? If it ain't who, then when? If it ain't when, then what? If you don't know what, then how?
Baby, you done messed that up all the way.
Well, hey, that's what I does.
God.
You understand me?
Oh God.
But anyway,
Yes.
you wanna introduce today's topic. You understand me? Go ahead on, baby.
So we on episode 26, everybody.
Episode
Clap
26.
for that. We on
Episode 26. Boy, we moving. We moving. We are moving.
We got 4 more episodes to go before we start our podcast where we have where we bring on guests. So we're gonna be having some guests on. We're gonna try to do at least 10 episodes where we have guests on. So once we get to our 30th episode, then from 31 to episode 40, we're gonna try to have guests. Yeah, that's the plan.
I think we have guests on all of them.
But
That's what we gonna pray on it. You might
That's
have guests on all of
it's
them.
been on all of what?
All of them.
On all the shows every
Yep.
time we talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't necessary to have them all the time,
Well,
but I
we're
mean,
going to have
it
them a
is.
lot of the
That's
time.
okay. All right.
Twice a month. They
All
got
right.
4 weeks, so that's how we're going to do it. But
So,
anyway,
yeah.
like you were saying, today's episode,
Yeah, so today's episode, we're on episode 26, and it's marriage material. Are you ready for forever? Are y'all ready for forever? Have y'all found that person out there that y'all want to say, I do, I will, and I must make them
you know, that remind me of that song, A
significant
Couple
other?
of Forever. But I won't, you know, that'll be copyright infringement. So that's why I ain't going to use
We
that
should have
music.
just used the we should have just had the instrumental playing.
Yeah, then
we gotta do that.
it's gonna be copyright infringement.
Even with the instrumental.
Yep, because
Yeah,
that's
but
their
that's
music.
promoting the song. That ain't gonna do. That ain't.
That's what
nothing.
I say all the time, but they doggone block me. Shucks. That's why we use our own music.
Yeah, but we.
I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make my own song.
Okay, well, go ahead, right on.
Forever,
Go right on ahead.
couple of forevers.
So
That's how Thug be singing. Forever.
we're not gonna waste too much time. We're gonna dive
couple
straight
of
on anything.
forevers.
Who sang like that?
A Thug, gangster. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that song, boy. That song off the chain. Yeah.
So before we actually get started, I have a question I want to ask my husband. Right?
Oh, wait a
Since
minute.
we're
Now.
talking about, are you ready for forever? Right?
Let me take these headphones off. You understand me? Let me take the headphones off. Let me gotta put this down. Something. Put that right there. Y'all hear me? Yeah, yeah. Candyland.
So how and when did you know you was ready for forever? Without the jokes, babe. Be serious.
Well, I know that I was ready because I was tired of being out there in them streets. It was time to come up out of them streets. You understand me? I was out there in them streets. I was dating them all, everywhere. But then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. I can't mess with all of these women. I can't be in the church and in the streets at the same time. See, I got to be hot or cold. I can't be lukewarm. You understand me? I love you, baby. 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 I can't do that. And so I began an evaluation process. And I began process of elimination. Nah, no, no, no,
I don't like how that sound.
nope. And then, in the midst of all of this, the puzzle was all over the place. And then the piece, the right piece of the puzzle, I found in you. Because that certain piece, it was everything that I was looking for. You know, because the Bible said, who can find the virtuous woman because her price is far beyond rubies. And so when I saw you fit all of the qualifications. See, I was looking for a wife. You were already a wife when I found you. You were already a wife when I found you. And I saw that. I said, man, this is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. You understand me? Yeah. I said, that's mine's right there. I ain't letting this one go. And like a famous poet say, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. And I put a ring on there quick. I put one on there.
What famous poet said that?
Beyonce. Yeah. Did she say that? If you like it, then you would. Oh.
Why you so dramatic?
All right, that's what happened. Did I answer your question?
I guess you did.
Oh, all right.
You answered it.
Shucks.
You
So
answered
now we got started. I answered. That was a hot topic. Was it a hot topic?
it was very hard.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Did I answer that well? All right. So where we at now?
So the question we have right here are what are some personal qualities that you believe make someone marriage material?
Uh, I believe that some personal qualities, patience. You have to have patience, especially like me. I've grown. I've grown.
To
Uh,
have what patient?
no, I'm saying I'm not the guy I used to be.
Right. So I'm saying you grown to have patience. 'Cause you
No, I
haven't-
always had patience.
Oh, okay.
I always had patience.
Okay.
So I don't let nothing get. You have to really get underneath my skin. For me, I'm like, hey, try Jesus, don't try me. And so you have to have a sense of humor. Uh,
So is that a must? You think that's one of the qualities you gotta have?
from everybody is different,
Right.
right? And you have a little sense of humor. You understand
I
me?
do.
Yeah, I seen you. She be trying to dance. I seen her.
Wait, not dancing. You're not
Do
bringing
a
up
little
dancing
thing.
as a sense
She
of
cracked.
humor.
She cracked her jokes. I remember when we were first dating. She went to playing a song. I forgot the name of this song. Something. It was a. What's the name of that song?
What that I used to be playing?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a song by what's the little guy that had the relationship with uh Jada Pickett and her husband?
The dude from New Orleans.
Yeah, what's his name?
I
Though?
don't know his name. You know his name?
August
Alsina.
Alsina.
August
Okay.
Alsina.
So it was a song by August Alsina.
And what his song was?
And it was a song, I think, Player. Look it up. Player. Find that song, Player.
So that's the song you was. That.
So and the reason why I guess that was a sense of humor, if you want to put it
Yeah,
like that.
because she gonna play the song, player.
No, that
However
wasn't how the song
went.
went. But the reason why I played the song is because when we were dating, I identified some of your bad qualities
What was? Wait a minute. What you mean? What was the bad quality?
that you was a mongler.
A whoremonger? Listen.
Well, I mean, not so. I
Ain't
just,
no bad word. You understand me?
No, it's not. But
So,
what I'm saying
I
is,
was
like,
out
I
there.
saw because when you invited me to your birthday party, you was all in another girl's face.
I was talking business.
See,
I was talking
and that's
business.
what made me real. I'm like,
understand?
wait, hold up.
I was talking business. I'm trying to get somebody to
And
get
then
into
while
the
we
business.
were dating, you had females knocking at your door and stuff. I'm like, oh boy, this man here, he ain't nothing nice.
I did.
So I'm like, I noticed that kind of stuff, and I'm like, hold up. I'm like, but he a godly man, so what's really going on? But I didn't think too much of it because of one thing. He wasn't married. He was a free man, so you was able to do what you wanted to do. But I played that song because you was in denial that you was, kind of still in the playing field. So I played that song so you can kind of hear. Y'all was able to pull that song up for me? No. So I played that song. So I got to that song so y'all can hear, but we gonna move past it.
Mhm.
What was the other thing? What was
I don't
another?
know. You talking.
Sense of humor, and then so emotional stability is one for me. Being emotionally stable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's one for
You
you.
agree? Yeah, that's one for me.
But
And being flexible. Willing to grow. That's how you know. Like the question is, what are some personal qualities that you believe make someone marriage material?
Yeah.
And you were like sense of humor. And one of the qualities for me is being flexible and being emotionally stable.
And even another thing. How are you an out like introvert or extrovert, right? Because some people don't like being around people. I can't be with nobody who don't like being around nobody because I'm a family oriented person. I like to be around around people, right? That I love. Well, not really people that I love, but we can help each other build. I'm gonna take that back and let that go on out there. You understand me? Because if you around me, we can help each other grow. You understand? And You remind me, you were like the female version of me.
Really?
Yeah, you was a hustler. You
Oh,
understand? She was
okay.
driving trucks, sewing, doing masks, painting shoes. She was doing 18-wheelers. I seen a girl hook a big old 18-wheeler in the pocket. I'm like, I would have tore up everything in my way. Praise the Lord.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to play this song, a little bitty clip of it because
Wait, what the song is so I can hold up. I can play the song through here.
okay, so the name of the song is by August Alsina, and I could play it right here. I hope there's no cursing in here.
You know they got cussing in
I
there.
don't know. I think this is it. This is it.
Yeah, they got cussing in there. Cause it ain't no clean version. He tell you, he turn it off.
You did?
Sure, they ain't got no clean version of that.
Oh, it don't.
We know, we get the picture though.
Okay, y'all get the picture.
We get
All
the
right,
picture.
So yeah, it'll.
Yeah, we get the picture.
So well, you get it. Well, the reason I played that song, as I said, because I felt like you was still a player. But moving past it,
So
we
wait a
can
minute,
move-
that what that question you asked me? Huh?
What
that
are some
was?
things that make you know that someone is marriage material?
So what's let's do that reverse. You understand me? What are some of them things for you? For you.
Baby,
For
we
you.
way past
How
that.
did you know? You understand me? I was the one. How did you know? You understand me? Because we're talking about marriage material. You understand me?
So how did I know you
How did you know that I
was marriage material?
was marriage material?
So I knew because of the way you would treat me as your girlfriend. Like you showed me a lot of respect, right? You open car doors. You still open car doors. I mean, to this day.
Tilt my hat to that. I'm
I
trying
remember
to
when
tell
I
you.
would sleep by your house, I would come with a lot of luggage, and you, soon as I get out the car, I'm getting my own luggage out, and you rushing to get my luggage, and you carry it, and it was just little stuff like that, and I'm like, this is a real man. Like he
Yeah,
carried my
doggone right.
luggage, he just showed me respect, and he cooked for me. He kept a clean house, kept his clothes and stuff in order. Just that was for me.
That was it? That was it to make you marry a brother?
Because you possess some of the qualities that I needed in a man and a husband.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And the
But
clean house and all of that.
Well, what else? What else you want me to tell
I don't
you?
know. I'm just
I'm
saying.
telling you, that's my truth. Now, what
All
else
right,
you
that's
want?
it. I just wanted
You
to know.
sound like, oh,
I
that's
just
it?
wanted to know.
That's it? You ain't got
Why
nothing
you getting
else?
offended? Why you getting all hyped and
Cause you
everything?
talking about that's it? Nothing else?
All right, let's go.
What the
What
world?
else you got?
I mean, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like, there's more, but I mean, oh, well, dang.
So,
That says it all.
how can someone know if they're emotionally prepared for marriage?
By being self-aware.
Now, the question is, how can someone know if they're emotionally prepared?
Understanding your own emotions. That's one. Being able to understand your own emotions and being able to have your own emotions in check. Because a lot of time we act off of emotions, and you can't be in a marriage just acting off emotions. You can't just, the minute something, don't go your way or something happen, you just acting off of your emotions at the moment instead of checking your emotions at that time, and dealing with your emotions and then dealing with whatever situation. That's how. That's for me.
I know for me, because I was in I don't call it a situation. I was married before, and I knew before I desired to be a husband, right? I desire because as a man and as a leader in a house of the Lord, I couldn't be out here whoring. Yeah, I said it. I couldn't be out here running the field. And so therefore, uh, after I was divorced, after counseling and therapy, shouts out to Michelle Houston. Uh, I learned some things about myself that in order for me to move forward, I needed therapy and counseling. And so I could not go into another uh, lifelong relationship before I dealt with me. So I had to make sure that I was emotionally prepared because I operated without really, I just operated, in the past. I'm like, all right, okay, good. Let's go. Let's do it. Praise the Lord. Because a lot of people, they get in relationships and they get married and they marry out of emotions. But they don't marry out of knowledge or getting to know the person. And, I can, like I said this before, love is not going to keep no relationship at all. No relationship, no marriage. Love is not going to keep it.
And-
I used to love everybody I used to deal with. Right?
But let me.
Can I pause? I'm trying. I got the flow right now. You understand me? She up there interrupting me.
No, I was.
Because I got to say my thoughts why I got it.
Okay, go ahead, because I forgot you can't do two things at once. Go ahead. You can't talk and think at the same time. You got to just talk.
So
Yeah, it's over for you.
so therefore, because I operated the way I operated before, I had to deal with me. And all love doesn't keep a person in a relationship. Knowledge does. That's why you got to get to know a person, right? I couldn't operate out of emotion. I need to operate and get to know the person. And I began to get to know you when we first started, started talking, right? I'm observing the way you move. I'm observing your words. And one thing that really, 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 really set the ball, right? When you made a dedication video, February the 7th, 2021. You made a dedication video, and I was out of prison for 10 years at that time?
Nope. You had been out of prison for 14.
14 years? Dang, that's a long time. Well, I had been out of prison for 14 years, and you showed honor. You put a whole video together, and you contacted a whole lot of people that I know. Through social media, they ain't know you, and you put a whole video together for the Give Me My Flowers. And I'm like, dang, no, ain't no more. And that
Go ahead,
really,
say it. No,
that was
don't-
really
Wait, hold
awesome.
on. Back that up, baby. Say it.
Say what?
Say it.
I'm saying ain't nobody ever do that.
No, say it how you was about to say it.
That's what I was about to say.
How you was about to say it?
I said, shucks, ain't nobody never do
No,
that.
ain't nobody. Say it. Ain't no woman.
All right.
Say it like
Okay,
that. That's
ain't
how I
no
like
woman. Ain't no woman ever do that.
No, I like how you was about to flow in it and say, ain't no
Because
woman
you
did that for
interrupted me. I'm
no,
trying
you
to
had skip clean over.
Wait, I ain't skipping clean over. You gotta let me flow.
Oh, baby, you flowed and you skipped clean over. That's why I waited and I made you go back.
Man, see this?
Yeah. I don't care.
So anyway,
Nah. I don't care.
how can someone know if they're emotionally prepared for marriage? I knew, again, that I was emotionally prepared without interruption, right? Because before I had counseling, I had therapy. Again, shouts out to Sheila Houston. You understand me? She taught me some more about myself, and I realized that I was a broken man operating out of brokenness. I wish I had my book here. Y'all can go get that book right now. The Broken Man is available on Amazon. Go to Amazon.com, type in Ramon A. Carter, and all four of my books that are available right now, y'all can go get that. Anyway.
And while y'all at it, please, if y'all enjoying this, subscribe to our channel, please.
Now, back to the regular scheduled program. And so, I knew I was emotionally prepared because I found myself in a place where I didn't even have a desire for another woman.
Oh, wow.
right? I didn't have a desire because at one time, hey, I wasn't that nice. But the time came, like the Bible said, when I was a child, I thought as a child, understood as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. Uh, the word perfect, it means mature. I matured, and I didn't have that desire. Of course, a lot of women, they'll come through your eye gates, pass you up and all that. And I hear a lot of men, oh man, nobody don't look better than my wife. Man, if you're lying, they're gonna always have somebody that look better than what you have, but it ain't about what they have. It's about the qualifications that you have with the woman that you have. You understand? So all of that is out the door. People wonder why if this Evander Holyfield with his wife. I ain't really calling his wife ugly or nothing like that. But it's something in that woman. Wonder why Seal, the singer, get all these beautiful women. You understand me? And Seal, praise the Lord, look like a seal. You understand?
No, we're not doing that. Don't talk about nobody. Cut that out now.
But I'm just
No, don't
saying,
do that,
I'm
though.
using that as an example, right?
Yeah, but be nice.
That's what they say. I love the doggone the music. How you get that? His personality. You got to look beyond looks, and you got to look for the beauty within your personality. You understand me? How you laugh, how you smile. You understand? All that stuff is good.
Right, and you're right about that because that's part of the reasons why I kind of it helped me fall for you because I was looking at the qualities of you as a man. Like I've dated before, right? And as you were doing a process of elimination, I was doing a process of elimination too.
I keep on falling in and out of love
Please.
when you. I'll never.
See, but you don't want me to interrupt you. That's rude.
All right, that's the wrong song. What that song about?
Yeah, that didn't make no doggone sense.
Huh?
So, but
Oh. That's the wrong song. Scratch that back.
oh my goodness. So the question is,
How can someone know if they're emotionally prepared for marriage?
so that was your take on it.
Yeah.
And I talked about understanding your own emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And strengths and your weaknesses and your needs. Being able to recognize and manage your emotions is really, really crucial.
Mm-hmm.
But you just touched on all of that. I had a good train of thought when you were speaking to slide on in there. But of course, I couldn't slide in because you wouldn't let me. So we're going to move on to the next question.
What?
Huh?
I said what?
Mm-hmm. That's one of them. So then knowing how to communicate, like you have to know how to communicate. You have to know how to communicate before you get into a marriage.
Yeah, and that comes in this next question, right?
But I want to kind of okay. Go ahead. Okay, coming in the next question. What's
So
the next
go
question?
ahead. Go ahead.
No, baby, go ahead.
Because it talks about what role does self-awareness play in becoming marriage material? And self-awareness is like you knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, right? Me, I knew things that I knew where I was weak at, right? And I took the necessary precautions in order to keep me from venturing off, right?
And I knew the areas where he was weak at too, but he didn't think I knew.
So like I was saying, like I got an app on my phone. I never had accountability in my past, but now my wife know where I'm at, no matter all the time. No matter where I go at, she know where I'm at. Is that for her? No, that's for me.
And the crazy part about that is because when it was first brought to my attention about that, I'm like, what we doing this for? And I'm like,
I was covering me.
right, I understand that, now, but at the time when it first was presented to me, I'm like, what's the purpose of this? Like, I don't feel like we need to keep tabs on each other. And the reason why I said that is because even though I know you still, we wasn't married, but we was going into a relationship and you still had, some play in you. I just felt like, you being a man of God, that was going to eventually fade off.
Oh shoot! You got men of God. They move.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But But it ain't just about being a man or guy. You looking at the quality of the man, right? That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the quality of the man. So when I look at you, I see the play in you, but I'm just looking at what like. I'm looking deeper. I'm looking deeper inside of you, right? And I'm looking at the fact that you playing like this, but I also felt like the reason you could be playing like this because you really ain't got the right woman in your life. If you had the right woman in your life, you wouldn't be dipping and dabbing and sliding and surfing and all of that.
I got everything I need right now, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. She switched the wigs, make them think you're cheating.
Oh, Jesus.
It's short.
Moving on.
It's short one day, it's long one day, it's blue one day, it's green, it's lemony lemon, grapey grape, purple purple, lemony lime, and all that stuff.
See, you waste a lot of time
I'm trying to tell you, but she switched the wigs up. You understand me? Who are you today? I am Venus, the Princess Warrior.
Can't stand you sometimes.
Yes, indeed. I love it. You understand?
What's the next question?
I can throw my dollars at home.
Yeah. So that goes to the next question because they got a
I
question
throw
on
the
there.
dollars at home, baby.
Let me see. Because they have a question on there about Let me see. Because that falls right into the question where it says,
I throw them dollars.
how can couples maintain intimacy and connection throughout their marriage?
Keep
So
it
you were
spicy.
just talking about that. So
you got to keep it. You got to maintain. And intimacy is not all about sex.
nope.
Like we watched the Love movie the other day. She's like, "What you doing watching that?" What you mean? What I'm doing watching the Love Story? I know she liked chick flicks. I know she liked the Love movie, and it was really good. You understand me? I like the movie. You understand? I know she liked, so I look specifically for a love movie.
You look specifically for movies that
I
you know
like
both of us will
warrior
enjoy.
movies.
Well,
I
we
like
both like
old.
action
I like
movies.
some old cowboys type of stuff. You understand me? I like doggone
So we
movies
both-
like 300.
We both.
Lord of the Rings.
We
I
both
watch
like
all
action
of them.
movies.
Yeah, I like
And we'll
action
watch
movies.
that together. We watch a lot of good movies together.
Yeah.
But the only so I'm gonna skip that and go back to this. The question was, how do you keep intimacy and what it was? Intimacy. How do you keep? Because in order for me to answer the question, I have to be able to read it and I don't even see it. That's crazy. Oh, how can a couple maintain intimacy and connection throughout their marriage? That's the question.
Well,
Right.
you keep that communication. You have to keep that connection. You understand? You know, intimacy is like playing footsie and all that stuff.
But we
After
don't
your
play
wife
no footsie.
Get her. I'm just saying. I'm just giving
you
stuff.
just giving some.
Like what?
So,
Because
no,
you said
I
my
was about
feet
to
like
say-
claws.
No, but
You like my feet like
yeah,
claws.
they feel like claws. They do. Like
so-
like claws. They are like claws.
So you like footsie and stuff like that.
But another
closeness. You like that closeness and everything.
But no, another thing I was saying, because you had brought up the throwing the dollars and stuff. That's why I was saying that.
That's the stripper night.
Yeah, so you have to create intimate moment. Like that's an intimate
Get a
moment.
stripper pole.
Like I know when me and Ramon first met, like I would decorate a whole room, and it mainly be for certain holidays. But I would decorate the room and turn the room into a club scene, and do stripper night. And I'm a stripper. He never did the stripper night where he stripped.
I got a cowboy hat now.
It's always been me, right? So. And but that brings in the fun because he's not a person that be in a strip club, but he actually enjoy when they stripper night.
Yeah, I never. That wasn't never my thing in the
Right,
world.
but you actually enjoy that, so you gotta find
because you my wife.
Right,
I know. I know. I get to take you home.
Right. Well, we already be
I
home.
know exactly. So I know if I'm,
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
a good-
and $1 stay in
But
our pocket.
But the reason why I'm saying is because I had somebody in my DM that asked the question about some of the things that you can do, intimate things that you can do.
What you mean? Somebody in your DM?
Yeah, they had a female ask me that. Like, what's some intimate things you could do with your husband?
Oh.
And I also brought up tent night where that's my ice maker. Tent night where I created date night where I created us a date night inside of a tent.
You got that on YouTube.
We do. So you have to upload that too. So I created a date
Yeah,
night
I'm gonna
where
upload that.
we went on a date, and the date was actually inside of a tent in the backyard. Another thing is I turned the bedroom into a club scene, and they had strippers.
Our guest bedroom.
It was the guest bedroom that we had. I turned that into I made fake money, and I had
She
fake
said,
money.
she's this
Oh,
woman.
let me tell you what I did. That's
All
my
right,
story.
go ahead, let her tell
so
it.
I had tricked him and told him I was going out with my friends. And when I told him I was going out with my friends, I told him I was gonna go. I was going out with my friends. Okay, I was going out with my friends, and I had got all dressed up, and I had on some clothes that he wouldn't dare allow me to go outside.
Say, oh
I had
no,
on
you
some
ain't
of
about
my,
to go in with that on.
I had on some of my worldly clothes before we got married clothes, right? And I told him I was going out with a couple of my friends, and he was like, "You going out with that on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he kind of was like, yeah, that's a lie or whatever. But anyway, I just told him that story. And as I was leaving out the door, I act like I needed him to come do something. And I ended up going in the room, and he walked in there. He was like, oh my goodness. He's dramatic self. He was just like, oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my goodness. And yep. So it was the night was nice. So that's one. That's one particular thing that you can actually do. And another thing that somebody texted me and said, uh, okay, so intimacy is saying into me, you see. So it's taking the time to see the need of your person and them doing the same. Taking time for each other. Okay. So that was somebody sent that to me that's watching live. Thank you very much. Going on dates, sneaking off. Oh, sneaking off for ice cream, movies, keeping it spontaneous. Now I got to say this. I ain't got to sneak off to go get no ice cream. What I'm sneaking off to go get ice cream for? That's what I'm trying to find out. What I'm sneaking off to get ice cream for? I ain't sneaking off to go get no ice cream, and I ain't sneaking off to go to the movie. Now I might sneak off and get some stuff, but whatever. And so yeah. So that's it, intimacy. Yeah. What you say? That is what I said. All right, and then what you trying to do? So then what are some signs of a healthy and supportive relationship? Mm-hmm.
I know about enjoying each other. That's healthy. Like you enjoy each other and traveling.
But what are some signs of a healthy relationship? What are the signs? Like, what are some signs? I, when I think about what are some signs of a healthy relationship, is having joy, right? That's the sign of a healthy relationship. Just being like, being, other people can see that you happy. Like, they can know that you're not playing, it's not faking. They can see a change in you. They can see you glowing. That's, signs of a healthy relationship. What are y'all doing? What are you doing?
Keep on talking.
Like, that's crazy. What do you look like you up to something?
I ain't up to nothing.
What you about to propose? So, all right,
How you get off of that, though?
because I saw you doing something weird and I didn't know. So, all right, so
on point.
so what's a good way? All right, so we're talking about, are you ready for forever? So, what is a good way? What's a good way? Let me rephrase that question. How important is it when it comes to being proposed to? So that's almost like a female question, because of course females are the ones that are being proposed to, and that is some of the questions that is a question that was also sent to me. What are I mean, how important is it? How important is proposal? And it can come from a man's standpoint too, because how important is it to you to see, to see,
Because that question, I guess you ladies out there, if you want to answer that question, type it in the chat. How important it is for a proposal. Because I mean, when I proposed, I think she made me.
And that comes with self-awareness. Like so when you
made
know,
me do it again.
right? So
She made me do it. I'm like, what you mean? How you? I proposed.
So
she's like, I don't want that.
no, because
I don't want that. I'm like, what
it was
you mean?
okay. So
What you mean?
So
I'm like, what you mean?
So
I
throughout,
don't want that.
but throughout our whole entire relationship, right? I seen where you was romantic. You doing all these different romantic things, right? So when it come time for you to propose, the way you propose was so weird and so awkward for me, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because, and I'm gonna give y'all a little story of how it went. I'm gonna make a long story short. He proposed to me inside of our bedroom. And listen, nothing is really wrong with this, but it was the way it went. So he proposed to me inside, no, somebody sending messages. So he proposed to me inside of the bedroom, right? And when he proposed to me inside of the bedroom and he gave me the ring, and the way he was like, would you marry me? He gave me a little, like, would you be my wife? Some kind of way he did it. And I knew that the proposal was coming, so I was kind of excited. Because I thought he was going to do something very romantic and things like that. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be proposed to, he have to go all out, right?
So the question, ladies, is it important how the man proposed to you?
It's very important the way you've been proposed to. Yes.
America needs to know.
Yes.
How important is it?
It is very important.
How he do it.
And it should be important.
When he got it all out of when he got balloons and all this stuff.
Well, it don't necessarily have to be balloons and a fancy, but I felt like it should have been more intimate. Now, the second time when he proposed, he still proposed to me inside the house. Now he proposed to me in my
pandemic.
He proposed to me inside my workroom. Yeah, it was the pandemic, but we still was outside. Right? So he proposed to me again inside my workroom this time. And it probably was 2 months later. And this time, it was a little more intimate. And the way he did it is so much better. It was way better. So it ain't about really where you do it at, because he could have proposed in the bedroom the way he did, but just the words, I feel like when you're doing something like that, you have to have real thought into it. Don't just be spontaneous and just say, "Here, you want to get married or you want to be my wife?" Like, what? Our relationship and the way things been going with us been a fairy tale, like a story, the whole way through. Now you gonna mess up our storyline with this? I just felt some kind of way. So yeah, I did. I told him, I said, "Baby, you're gonna have to take that back, rethink that, and do it again." And when he did it again, he did a really good job.
We can solve your love. Let me solve a question. We can help you out. Help you find your baby. Transformation. Reason.